Today, I'm sharing 5 brushes that will help you achieve any flawless makeup look. With so many different brands and tools available, it can be kind of overwhelming to know what to invest in. But don't worry, I'm going to show you exactly what to look for so that you can feel confident when you're shopping. So up first is a fluffy eyeshadow brush. The reason that we use a fluffy blending brush is because this helps to blend and diffuse colors. So what you want to look for is this dome shape and something that's kind of loose. If it's got too many bristles and it's too rigid and it's not flexible, then you won't be able to blend as easily. Another thing that I like to use these types of brushes for is applying powder. I like to be really light-handed with powder, and I will often use this type of brush to apply powder around my nose, underneath my eyes, on my chin. This is such a great versatile tool. Obviously, I've had this a while and it gets lots of love because it's chipped here. Okay, so next up is a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm just holding this behind it so that hopefully my camera focuses on this brush more. So this is used for applying lots of pigment. You get more color payoff with a flat brush than you do with a blending brush. I use this for depositing color all over the eyelid and for building up opacity. So this is an essential brush to have, especially if you're somebody who really likes doing eye makeup. Another thing to keep in mind is that the color of the bristles doesn't matter. Synthetic fibers have become a lot more popular, and some makeup brands have converted all of their makeup brushes to synthetic fibers. So whether it's a natural or synthetic fiber, it doesn't really matter. What I really look for is the characteristic and traits of the brush. So the shape, how dense, rigid, flexible they are. If I am in person shopping for a brush, I'll look for something that looks and feels like natural hair as opposed to feeling like a slippery synthetic fiber, specifically for eyeshadow brushes. So the third type of brush that I think is essential in a makeup kit is a smudge brush. So this is a small brush that's a little bit more compact. These are two different shapes. The white brush almost kind of looks like a tapered pencil eraser, and then this little brown brush actually looks like a really tiny version of the flat eyeshadow brush that I just showed. The main thing is that both of these are really small and compact, but they're still flexible. They're not so dense that they're rigid. These are really great for applying product underneath the lash line, but still blending. So I don't really use these to create like a precision liner, but more for applying soft and diffused eyeshadow underneath the eye. So the next type of brush that I think is essential for a well-rounded brush set is a flat precision brush. These normally come in 2 styles. They come in a flat rectangular shape or in an angled form. Both of these brushes are really versatile. They can be used to apply product really close to the lash line, basically mimicking an eyeliner. They also can be used to fill in your eyebrows. The angled brush is really great if you like to do winged eyeliner with gels. So one of these is always a must-have for me. The last step is a medium-sized powder brush that can be used for powder, for bronzer, for blush, for powder highlighters. This is just a really versatile size brush. So just to give you a size comparison, this is large, medium, and small. So this one, it's going to be harder to concentrate products in smaller areas of the face. Maybe you don't want blush all over your cheek, and maybe you want to be able to be more precise when applying powder. So this is going to be too big. This brush, on the other hand, is so small and so compact. It's a lot more rigid. It's not as flexible as this one. So this is going to make it harder to diffuse and blend things. This is better for concentrating product in really small areas, which leaves us with this medium-sized brush. It fits pretty well on the apple of the cheek, but also I can use the tip of it and kind of concentrate it in smaller areas like the top of my cheekbone or underneath my cheekbone if I wanted to. It's just more versatile if you're only going to have one powder brush to have one that's a medium size and that's still kind of flexible and not super dense. So that's it. Those are the 5 types of brushes that I think create a well-rounded brush set and will allow you to do any type of makeup style. If you only have 5 brushes, you're obviously going to have to wipe product off between using different product types or different colors. But honestly, with those 5 styles of brushes, you could do any makeup look. The reason that I didn't include a foundation brush is because it can be applied with your fingers or a sponge and look flawless. And in this video, I really just wanted to narrow down the makeup brush essentials. If you have any questions or if there's a different style of brush that you can't live without that you would include, feel free to put it in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked, and thank you so much for watching.